Yo, we should be live. Let me know if the mic is working, audio levels are good, music's good. I can actually turn down the music just a touch. Alright. We are finishing up the championship that we started, I think like 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So let's go ahead and try to get that going. I need to end this stream to make sure that was all working. All right. So let's come into the series here. It was, yes, yeah, this series here, the, I forget exactly what class this was considered, but we're currently sitting third in the championship. Also, thank you, Samuel Meeks. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. So if you're just tuning in, you haven't seen like the prior part of the championship. Basically, what this game is you're competing on like various planets that will have their own like little effects and whatnot on it. But it's a racing like rally championship, very heavy on the like hardcore aspect, like simulation, damage, all that type of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, choose our tires. For this, it recommends a set of off-road hard, off-road soft. So we'll just go ahead and keep with that. Now, we do have our services, so we could go and tune our vehicle however we want. Change the amount of like thruster fuel we have. We can also choose what we want to bring as far as tires and spare tires. Another thing that's pretty neat in here is if you come over all the way to the right, there is this ultra torque wheel thing. So basically what this means is you can enable it or disable it. If it's enabled, then you have brake and gas gyro in the air as well as the thrusters, so you can manipulate your vehicle a little more. But yeah, tons of tuning options or whatnot. We're not gonna mess around with any of that though. We're just gonna go ahead. We can survey the stage, which is super sick. So let's go ahead and get this survey posted up. All right. Make sure to not crash the drone, or it will like just end your survey right then and there. So we can go ahead and we can mark different points in danger. So I'm just gonna kind of mark my route that I want to take with these normal points. And if there's any like hazards or super sharp like U-turns or anything, I will mark those out with like a danger marker. And this fog is kind of intense. So make sure I'm gonna put a danger like on this side just to make sure that we slow down and are able to hit the other side of the checkpoint, because we do have to come around the designated side. So go ahead, set down some more markers. Honestly, I'm gonna go probably through the trees here, I would imagine. I'm gonna do danger for all of this to go slow, make sure we hit the checkpoint. This is kind of where the danger comes in, and then I'm gonna do some more normal ones. We'll go danger, follow in here. Now this we have to go in between these two. Again, a lot of this is honestly just danger. We're gonna do danger for most of this. Okay, now we can go back to the normal. Now we'll cut through there, normal. Danger. This is like a hairpin, so that's why I'm doing the danger. Then we'll go back to the normal. Oh, I was not looking. I just crashed the drone. That sucks. We were pretty close to the end though. I think it should keep our points of interest marked, but let's find out, I guess. But yeah, we're currently third in the championship, so we'll see if we can hold on to the podium position. But this game is rough. Here we go. You're gonna pull up here to the beginning, hold the handbrake.
Okay, systems check, please.
So this is another cool like aspect of the game. Is, as you can see on the side, if you're watching the portrait mode, you can't see this, but it says awaiting input, and you have to do the arrow, like the directional pad essentially on your controller, kind of like Helldivers. You got to do it to on like the stratagems. You got to do that in this game to like recover, repair, that type of stuff, which is really neat. Just another like cool influence, I guess you could say. I don't know if it was directly pulled from like, you know, Magicka, Helldivers, or whatever. I'm pretty sure those were made by the same developer, but either way, before we start this race, since we're in space, I'm gonna hit the space pen. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try not to crash.
Everything's solid. Best of luck.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick before the room gets too hot. I will be right back. And recording and streaming, all that while gaming. Easy way to, oh no, we're gonna restart. I didn't mean to jump the line. Okay. But yeah, it's like having 2 space heaters on in your room, I swear. There we go. I have to remember that the lights are pretty quick. So, with this game, not only is it a rally game, you know, you gotta survive, make it to your next destination, there are thrusters that you can utilize as well to kind of help orientate yourself. I can like use it to kind of suck down right there so you don't get airtime. I'm gonna try to save it though a little bit because you do have a limited amount. I've already used 3%. We are actually up quite a bit. So I'm gonna just try to keep it easy, take it slow. Okay, here we go. So yeah, with danger, because it's like a little hairpin, I remember that. We lost actually a lot of time there. Not really following our path we laid out. There we go. I feel like an easy way to like rip off a wheel or something is to slam into one of these trees. There we go. Made up a lot of time. Okay. This is where outlining the track, like doing the survey, really helps because you know what to expect. Alright. Kinda lost it there, but that's alright. But yeah, you kinda know what to expect, you kinda remember a little bit, like it makes a massive difference. I wasn't doing it the first few stages during the live stream, but then I went to show it off, I started utilizing it, and man, does it make a difference. So I remember we got this U-turn coming up. Hopefully we didn't lose too much time. Okay, yeah. Got it's like a rear entry drift right there. Oh, starting to get a little squirrely. This is where the kind of tuning comes into play, which I might look at it in a sec, because there's like off throttle like resistance and whatnot to help like rotation, or hopefully maybe not rotate your car as much. So I might have to look at a little bit into that. This is where I crashed the drone. So all this is just, yeah, we're just kind of going for it. We do have a little, so this is like a little gymkhana thing, I guess you could say. But yeah, basically we just got to do a little donut around this. Oh, dang. I didn't mean to hit it, but. Dude, we're gonna lose so much time here. I gotta be really careful. I don't want to like accidentally slam a tree. Ooh. Kind of went the wrong way around this, but losing a lot of time. Not to roll over here. There we go. Man, the finish should be pretty close. Yeah, it's just after this next checkpoint. Oh no. Dang, I hope we didn't give up the lead there, because we were actually doing pretty well. We were 15 seconds up, I think. Right, let's see. One thing is you can definitely wreck your vehicle after the finish very easily. Okay, so we were kind of cooking. Not bad. I don't think we did too much damage either, which, again, this game is like mainly about survivability, so. All right. Everything's looking good so far. This time I'm gonna make sure to not crash the drone. So we don't get a service yet. We will get one next go around, which is all good because again, I don't think we did too much damage, but make sure to not crash the drone. This is an interesting start, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if these are like procedurally generated or not, but all right. So I think we'll just start off with, not like that, our normal points. Maybe danger. Yeah. I'm actually gonna remove this one. We can go maybe to the side. We use this? Probably. I don't know if it'd be worth it to try to, you know, just drive up this and, I mean, we can have, yeah. Alright, so, a little danger. Danger. Honestly, a lot of this is going to be kind of danger. Danger, danger, danger. I think, honestly, at this point, it might make more sense to go around. The Danger's got a little roundabout. Danger, danger, danger. Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little technical. So, like, if we don't get a drive or something up this hill, like, we're kind of screwed. We could lose a lot of time. Is that the finish? That is the finish, actually. Okay. So that was actually not too bad as far as length goes. But yeah, pretty technical. Let's go ahead and try to get in, though. Not crash. That is the goal. Yeah, this is a very odd start.
Checks are good. We're clear.
I think honestly, just going around was probably the best way to do it. Shouldn't have just gone up. That was a weird start. No traction, all mud. Alright, did we lose one time? No? Alright. Just gonna keep it pinned like this. Well, the cat almost ended the stream. Okay. We're good though? Cat keeps mess with everything. Alright. I have to kick her out at some point, honestly. Which is unfortunate. I always feel bad. That was not ideal, but hopefully we didn't lose a lot of time. Still at about 4 seconds. Remember there being kind of a tree on the other side. But yeah, we can use all the RCS in the world. And we're actually cooking. Pretty stoked with... Okay. We went super wide around that tree. Yeah, we lost a lot of time. It's alright, the finish is right here. I'm gonna go a little slow. Ooh. That's alright, because we do have the service coming up. But we did damage our car there. Our damper, so... Here we go. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to stop on this. He's gonna yell at me, but there's nothing I can do.
Stop now, please.
I know. Can't do nothing about this. Nothing.
Need you to stop now, please.
Here we go. But yeah, so here's like the thrusters that you can use. This is all the right stick. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use that because again, it doesn't matter. We got the service coming up. We can fix our damper. We're good to go. Okay, so far so good. A little bit of damage. So here, I might take a look at some of the tuning, but first things first, I think we should go ahead, make sure we clean it. Get our suspension fixed. So there we go. Now that is in tip-top shape. So some of the suspension stuff here, I'm gonna try to actually maybe differential. Yeah, I think this is what I was looking at. So co-stiffness. Make more stable entry. Bump that up a little bit. That one actually kind of, maybe I'll leave there. Let's see, torque splitting. If you're on YouTube with the portrait mode, you can't see what I'm reading, but it has explanations down in the corner. So I think I'm going to keep the rest of that kind of the same. Anti-roll, aero, suspension. Yeah, I don't think... Well, some of the brakes actually. Put the brake bias more up front, because I don't want to spin out. Bring the brakes down. There we go. Alright, lastly, let's get the fuel going. We can check our tires. They do look fine, honestly, so we're gonna go ahead and survey the stage. So again, try not to crash the drone. Just gonna do some normal checkpoints here. I'm gonna do a danger though, because we gotta basically turn around. Normal. Keep it normal, and there's danger. The finish. Okay, so I think this shouldn't be too bad unless the drone was too high up and we missed a bunch of things, which is entirely possible. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and hopefully this is 128, so this is really quick times. Hate these uphill starts. So we just like barely tapped it. I think for this. Oh! That was a horrendous hit. This is where it starts to get real.
Victory seems impossible. Let's just keep going.
I'm gonna really focus now. Try to keep it as tight. Should have done it the other way, honestly. Finish is just up here. I just want to finish this. We could repair the tires, but to be honest, it's not as much of a hindrance yet. And we're basically to the end, so. Okay. Man, we broke a lot of stuff there. For anybody on YouTube that can't see it, we got, well, I can't even read all of it that fast. We did lose 8 seconds, but that's all right. Wow. That's super unfortunate. I'm curious if it'll repair our wheels or what will happen. Definitely survey the stage, though. This one's another pretty quick one. So, we'll do some normal markers. Do danger, maybe. Gotta go through these rocks. Another danger. More danger. Danger. Oh, I just think I hit a branch, maybe. Wait, is that the end? No. Okay. Yeah, have to go through there. We have to go through here again. Hopefully that's not confusing, or I remember. I think we can just kind of follow our way through here. I'm gonna go danger because this is a pretty narrow gate. And then normal. Danger because of the turn. Normal markers. Danger because of the loop. And then we just gotta make it to the finish. That doesn't seem too bad. Alright. See how our tires are. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta repair them like immediately. Okay. So I think as soon as we start the race, I'm just gonna try to repair both tires. Oh man, this systems check here. Yeah, everything's just messed up. Okay. Okay, we're doing that tire. And then we're gonna do repair. There we go. We've got little drones. That's pretty sick. Correct. How much time did we lose? 18 seconds, not bad. Under 20. Let's see how much time we can make up, though. Oh, our suspension there was really making it hard to turn. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so this, I remember this part is a little confusing. We gotta sneak through this rock. We're making up a lot of time. Again, that's probably just because of the planning, and then now we're on our way. Again, I'm focusing very hard, trying to not make any mistakes here.
No need to say much. Yes, service is coming. Go for it.
Okay, we got our loop coming up. We're still making up a little bit of time. Oh, that was not good. I forgot I had the throttle depressed, and I have the thruster wheels on, or whatever, the weight wheels, torque wheels, that's what it is. Okay. This is an odd spot to do this. Hopefully we don't lose a lot of time here, because that's a weird piece of terrain. And then we got our finish right up here. Also, I think our tuning helped a little bit with stability. We're just gonna send it because the service is coming up. There we go. Ooh, slam into the ground. There we go. That's actually a good braking technique. Just push down. That makes sense. I wish there was some way to move the camera. I don't know how they would do it.
Sharp right. Bringing him up now.
All right. Only 3 points behind. Not bad. Let's see how much damage we've done to the car, because I definitely know it's quite a bit. Let's see what repairs we need. Here we go. So again, if you're on YouTube, you can't really see this, but I have both rear suspension damage, a front right damage, front left damage, and wheel geometry damage. So yeah, that was quite a hit we took. So I'm gonna wait. How much is it to repair all? I don't think that works. Oh, that's fine. We'll just go down and. Oh man, we almost used more than our time that we had. That would have. I don't know. I haven't gotten a penalty yet for that, but I'd imagine it's probably easy to absolutely wreck your vehicle. I've done that before, so. Alright, let's go ahead and clean and repair that vehicle. Let's make sure we get all our fuel going. Let's check on the tires. I'm gonna bring these as reserves since we don't have any. Our softs are doing pretty decent, to be honest, so I think we're chilling. Let's go ahead and survey the stage. Crazy how much of a difference that makes. Ooh, my god, we just slammed into the ground because I did not get the up and down correct in my mind. So this doesn't look too long. Let's mark it out real quick. We're gonna go normal. Think all the way. We'll go danger. Like all of this. Normal. Around this vent. It's not too sharp, so I think we'll just keep the normal marker. Keep it normal. Danger maybe because of the trees. Normal. I'm gonna go danger turn. And danger because of the trees. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna do normal all the way down, I think. There we go. Finish that up. Now let's go mobbing with a not broken car. See if we can make up, what was it, 3 seconds, I think? See. Make sure the cat's not being a nuisance real quick. There we go. Ooh, slow down. No. Okay. I gotta. Oh, I just realized. I didn't realize clicking the left stick also did the little boost. Before it was, I thought, just triangle, but this is another odd start.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Okay, good to go. Bring it out.
Too bad though. Oh, how do we make up 3 seconds in that? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, for another second though. Yeah, I'll take it slow. This is like a pretty gnarly off camber. Ooh. That was a little bit of a hit, but we didn't take any damage, so we're good there. Ooh. Okay, getting a little sketchy. We might have made up some time. Let's see. Yeah, we did. That was actually a little rough there. Rougher than I was, for sure. Everything's good so far. This being a little bit of a jump. Nice landing. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out how and why to stop spinning out.
Move to the leader soon here.
Oh, getting a little sketchy again. Okay, then I'm pretty sure the finish is right after this. Yep, there we go. There we go, 10 seconds up. Yeah, we're kind of crushing it. I think this is just the normal difficulty though, so it could get definitely even harder. Dang, we damaged our suspension. Getting a little careless. That definitely would have broke something if we didn't raise the vehicle a bit there. All right. I think this is kind of like the playtest part of it showing. Because I think that was just like a placeholder time. Okay. No service, so we do have to deal with the suspension damage. Also, this one I think is another like placeholder, so I mean I guess I'm just gonna go through it real quick. None of this looks too crazy yet. Go right over that. Doesn't even matter. Because I think it, like, other than crashing out, we can't really lose this. Because again, I think this is a placeholder time. So. Whoa! We almost just crashed the drone. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the trees, so I'll leave that blank, and then all the way up to the finish. There we go. Started to reverse. My bad. Okay. Pull up to the start here.
Okay, systems check.
Get that check going in. We only have
Could be better.
right,
but you got
left,
green light.
spring damage.
Good luck,
That's
mate.
the only thing so far. Again, I'm just gonna absolutely send it because it doesn't matter. You remember this though, so I'm just gonna go kind of around. Go. We'll just jump over all that with the thrusters. Did lose a bunch of time actually. I think it's just the end that's a little like messed up. Unless I'm totally wrong. And everything's super broken. Well, not broken, but like implemented, you know. That's more what I mean. Because again, this is just the playtest. I don't necessarily know when the release date is planned for. I'll have to check their Discord and see what's up. Because yeah, this is definitely going to be a buy for me.
Plenty of RCS left. Now's the time to push. Including soon.
Oh, we're just full wide open right now. Alright, very glad we didn't hit a tree. We got the finish right up ahead, so I think we should be good. We're a minute down. But then I think once we cross, we should be probably like quite a bit up. I don't remember what it said. Gonna go over that. You can use this as a jump. There we go. Oh, we just popped the tire. I was just trying to catch some air, honestly. There we go.
To a stop.
Alright, we made it. Minimal damage. And that was accidental damage.
We've got you. Nice work backstage.
Still love to see if we were actually in the lead there, but I think we have this championship in the bag since, yeah, this one's gonna be like 20 minutes or whatever. Wait, forget what the difference between the power stage is and the regular stage. I know, like, obviously normal rally. It's like the timed ones, right? I think. But we do get a service, so we're gonna go ahead, repair up our vehicle. Let's see, repair all, repair all, repair all, repair all. Oh, I see. There we go. Clean, yes. There we go. Get our fuel going. Honestly, I think I'm gonna swap all the tires out. Not really because I need to, but for consistency's sake. There we go. Then we got the tires. Wait, nothing to repair. Okay. Get more fuel. Apply that. Survey the stage. Here we go. Almost done. Okay, this is interesting. We're gonna go danger, 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 danger. I did not mean to hit that. Danger. There we go. Danger. Go normal. Normal, 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 normal. Danger, 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 danger. Some more danger. More danger. Danger's gonna come out of here. Yeah, this is really tight, so just gonna keep on going with the danger. There we go, normal. Good way to end it. There we go. Ooh, this mud is wild. Hards probably weren't great, but whatever.
Okay, run the systems check, please. Everything's solid. Best of luck.
I'm gonna try to like feather the throttle a little bit. This mud is so slippery. Again, the times don't really matter on this one, but I am up a little bit. It was kind of close in the beginning. Yeah, there we go. Like 40. Oh, we missed it. Oh. Thought we could maybe like slide the rear end into it and just barely tap it, but turns out no. Yeah, I think just throwing it in the highest gear and just going for it is kind of the way to go. Okay, another one of these little Gymkhana donuts. Yeah, I need to like mark the exit of them. I feel like that really helped. I feel like that was a bad place to enter. Just enter where the exit is, honestly, because it would start it. Oh my, this is so sloppy. Mud's brutal. This should be fine. What I remember, we can just kind of take like a super wide left, like sweeper, right to the finish. So we should be chilling. And just wide open to the finish. Perfect. To be honest, I'm gonna just slam on the brakes like right here. Just because I don't want to slide for days. Can actually get picked up quickly, hopefully. While we're getting picked up, I'm gonna kick my cat out of the room because, oh no, I have to stay here. No. There we go. I kick my cat out. She's being a nuisance. I'll be right back. Alright. So we just have one more stage. Doesn't matter, again, kind of what position we're in. Just because I think these times are not like fully implemented yet, so service, I don't think we broke anything. Yeah, we just need to do a little bit of cleaning, get some we don't even need fuel, to be honest. We'll just survey the stage. You need like more fuel depending on what planet you're on, because like the moon, for example, has way less gravity. So there's a lot of like floating around trying to fix yourself, but go ahead and get this stage going. This doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna do a danger up here. And maybe we could follow this down. Do danger. Danger here. This will kind of all be a danger, honestly. Until... There we go. Now my other cat wants out. I'll be right back. Should be this. We'll just follow the outside. This. Oh wait. Okay, danger. We gotta go up here. danger. Actually, yeah, this is all danger. Oh man, we ran into a tree. Danger, 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 danger. And then we could just go straight to the finish. Not bad, not bad. A little bit of technicality to it, but this is the last stage. Here we are.
Okay, systems check base. We're in podium contention. Just keep it systems. Green, race ready. Let's go.
Yeah, this is actually way bumpier than it seemed, but I think it should be alright as long as we don't have like any super hard landings. Lost a lot of time in that first minute. Okay, here we go. We're able to not break anything. We're flying. Hopefully we don't hit a tree. That's like the only way we could end this. Okay. There we go. It's kind of annoying when you get that slide going that you can't really like get out of or recover from. It's so slow and you lose so much time. I don't know if there's a good way to get out of it or not, but I think I'm figuring out to do. Oh, oh, oh. Please, roll over. There we go. Ah. Okay, we just gotta... no. Down. There we go. Okay. I don't mind using up our thrusters because it's the last stage, but we did add 15 seconds, which again also doesn't necessarily matter because the times are not implemented, but it's definitely not great to have to do that. Like 15 seconds is quite a bit of time. I think when I start sliding like that, I'm gonna try like pushing the thrusters down, maybe to help get more traction or something. Okay, then we gotta actually climb this little like ravine, kinda. Little snow runner in here. definitely just make our way through that. No problem. Finishes right up here. I think we can kind of float our way down. There we go. We landed it, didn't break anything. Poor landing, but I have 12% left. Here we go.
Bring it to a stop, please.
There we go. That is the championship complete. We did it. There's one thing I do want to show off though after we finish this up. I just want to see like we unlock anything or what happens.
Good job, mate. Bringing you up now.
Right. That results. Oh, we actually lost. Dang. We got second, but either way, again, it doesn't really matter because it's not fully implemented, but yeah. That is a full championship. Again, that was like, what, this stream's been an hour. The last stream, I think, was like 3 hours, so that's like 4 hours, maybe 2 hours, I don't know. It was like 3 or so hours-ish. But the thing I do want to show off is, let's go to the events. There is a, this mining. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to go to like, yeah, we were already in this one. So, but this mining class is sick. Basically it's like the Dakar, like trucks, like those rigs, the support class. I'm not even going to serve this stage because I'm just showing this off, but look at this. They're like these massive dump trucks. There's 6x6s, which the top class in this game is 6x6, but obviously much smaller than this. But yeah, these are just like super slow, very hard to turn. You are like slamming through gears because they have like, semi-truck type gearing. So yeah, we're about to slam through the gears here. Okay, we're already in fourth. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, these are just really slow, and the other thing is they have none of the thrusters. So everything you have to, be very like careful with your planning, your route, make sure. Oh wait, as I'm saying that, I'm like literally missing the checkpoint. But yeah, and another thing I noticed is if you look at the tires in the back, there's like the two red and then a green one. I didn't really realize, but it's sick because it's like, how Formula One is, where the outer ring on the tire dictates the, like, what tire compound it is. Thought that was pretty nifty. But yeah, as you can see, just super slow and like no thrusters. So that was basically like there's nothing we can do about that. We are gonna have to not repair but recover our vehicle though. See how far behind are we? Oh, only 24 seconds. Yeah, we're just messing around. But as you can see, just how slow this thing maneuvers, and I don't know. It's so fun to drive something this slow, and again, no thrusters, so you have to be so careful with everything. I do want to do, once this game's like fully released and everything and whatnot, we just destroyed our tire. Oh yeah, we're doing some damage. I wanted to catch some air, see what it's like, but either way, yeah, when this game's like fully released, I want to try like some of these full championships, see how it is. How many gears are in here? 12? Dang, yeah, these are like these things can probably move. I'm just destroying it now at this point.
What's happened? How bad? Can you still drive?
Tumble off this cliff. But yeah, either way, I am super stoked for this game to fully release. Played the demo, now the playtest. Yeah, I just cannot wait once everything's fully ready and done. But oh, we got some seismic activity popping off now. This is one of the little like cool things that happen on this planet, I guess. But either way, thank you for checking out the stream. I will definitely stream the MX Bikes Championship round this Sunday, starting at 5:30 Mountain Time. And then I'm going to figure out kind of what to do for the next stream on Wednesday. Think of maybe finishing up the Dirt Rally 2 Championship, or I don't know, a couple other ideas in mind, but we'll get that figured out. But either way, thank you for checking out the stream, and until the next one.